even more the meta from what we've seen recently.
Flamey's going to have a look. Again, he's got no one to flashbang for him, but he doesn't need it, apparently. Pissed around, he's coming into it with confidence. He'll be blind, though, having to fall back. There is a third player here in the market position. Simple's going to be taken out early, and it's not going well now for MIBR's Zeus with 3 headshots in quick succession. And Zeus finds himself alone. MIBR's Zeus, we've got Zeus versus Zeus. Look out for a Zeus kill on an eco round.
There we go. That's what they needed. NaVi pick up the pistol. I really do feel like Boomich is an incredibly good addition to this team. I'm really excited to see what happens here. Simple will actually miss the cat jump, and that's going to be a problem. That actually is going to be his death because Fer was moving quickly up. Catwall gets to go for the punish due to that fact. Zeus trying to get an HE into the connector position. It's going to whiff. Doesn't get anything from that except some molly damage, and it's Electronic now who has to fall back in this connector position. NaVi losing a lot of ground, a lot of players. They do at least get Fer down in exchange thanks to Electronic, but it's not the best situation in the world. They've given up B entirely, with Zeus now perhaps looking to maybe make a play when that smoke dissipates, and the rest of NaVi on the A-bomb site. So they're hoping and praying that MIBR will go towards this A site.
Electronic was standing in that position I was referring to, between Connector and Palace. That's an important frag for Boomich. He takes a lurker out. That's a lot of information for NaVi, and may give them confidence that they're making the right play. Then again, Boomich is walking away from the A-bomb site, maybe expecting that rotation towards B. There is time on the clock for MIBR, but they are creeping slowly into the A-bomb site. Boomich not in position just yet. I don't know if Flamey's got any sound cues. Both looking towards Palace. They're both holding the same angle. I don't know if there was some confusion there. That's left Boomich exposed, and that's going to be a huge opening. Now Flamey's activated, only good for the one, though. It's used behind the smoke, and he was firing some bullets, so they know where he is. Trying to get through that smoke as a bomb is planted. He will, but how on earth does he get this?
Given the success of the previous rounds, just damage is okay here, if not the round entirely, if you can somehow find a way to do it. That molly, will that be good? Looks like it is perfect. That will force Taco out, but there it is. The follow-up from Zeus is low on HP. Going for that final engagement. He had a good chance, but Fallen will nail it. But still, they eliminate 4 players, NaVi, in that round. It was a very difficult one, but they have a lot of money in the bank. We can't forget the success at NaVi if there was more pressure from MIBR, so they'll take middle for free. But the setup for NaVi will deal with this. Simple can look down towards Connector soon enough from Ticket, and he is going to be a huge issue, and there's no AWP to deny him. It's going to be the rifles here, though, and oh my god, Electronic annihilates, savages the push. Fallen does take down Flamey, but now Simple can be activated too. He's still towards that Ticket position. Boomich by Sandwich, and there are countless problems here for MIBR to deal with.
The fake towards B with the smokes in the arches has not worked. Fallen's got to be careful. Taco's made a play. Electronic's in the reds, and okay, we've got to clean up here, but Zeus is on the ramp now. There's 13 seconds to plant a bomb. Simple's got the inside, and Zeus has got the outside in terms of the plants, and nothing else will be done. Zeus in apartments that entire time. MIBR just offering 2 smokes as the fake towards a free shot on you. So I don't think you can just go up there and throw it for free. Electronic starts to get aggressive, calling the trajectory. MIBR creeping in the low ground, though. Is there cover for Electronic? There isn't. So he's got to make a play. He's got a flashbang from his teammate. He knows he can't escape for free, but again, there's no help. A sentry in that mid position. He's got some information, as useful as that can be for the time being. Simple missing his flick. Flamey taken out in the meantime, as is Simple. There are problems now. Boomich has fired his gun already. They knew where he was. So there's only one player to worry about, which is Zeus. 1 versus 4. Taco waiting for him, but he'll get deleted. But again, Zeus has a very hard task ahead of him. There's a flank as well from Fer. The money is wiped out for NaVi, and he went back and he got taken out as well.
This could be a problem here, James, for NaVi, because the set piece onto the B-bomb side. Everyone's out of position for NaVi. A couple players will be getting out. The smokes are down as well. This is going to be a favorable B take. They might have to give this up, James. This is looking very dangerous. They don't have retake grenades. Look how fast they might be are. This is one option that NaVi completely did not just consider whatsoever, and they're going to have to save. There's just no contesting this.
This is I think it was an eco round as well, where MIBR planted the bomb on the B bomb site, where NaVi seemed to start to gravitate towards the mid/A area, but they didn't really have any information. They were just out of position, just going deep. Maybe they were looking to, it could have been poor timing, and they were trying to boost on the short bricks to look into mid, to have a look towards Connector or something, but that's the second time now they've been caught in poor positions on the B bomb site, so that's something for them to think about. Zeus will go hunting and drop an upgrade. mobile ammunition for Boomich. 3 players remain for both sides. So that's the second round for MIBR, where they've had a very good timing towards the B-bomb side.
To remove NaVi's money once again. NaVi still in the recovery phase, and Flamey's going to pick off first push into connector. And MIBR once again looking for that B apartments push, but this time an adjustment from NaVi. Zeus will be here close.
Creeping. Fallen and Zeus are pretty far back, however. There's no one in position to pop flash here for Zeus. Despite 5 alive, he's on his own, but he's done the job. 2-man spray down. There's Electronic with a very well-timed grenade, and Fallen's the only man standing. He's blind, standing there, waiting to be taken. Zeus will have...
up a little bit. It will be tough, though. Ooh,
okay.
Well,
okay, Lucas.
That's beautiful. That's what you need to see. You need to see some challenges. The individual skills got to come into play like that. Now Fer will dart up. Zeus takes the challenge against Boomich in the sandwich position. Simple with a whiff there again. Electronic, though, to capitalize as Zeus is out of position, or rather exposed, moving to position, but not in position. Now a 3 versus 4 with a decent amount of utility here. Zeus will also eliminate Lucas lurking in mid. So there is a decent chance now for NaVi to retake this. However, the push around CT spawn from Fallen could throw a wrench into the works.
It could indeed. No grenades or anything from MIBR. Taco forced away from the Molotov. But this is time. There's 3 plays to deal with. This won't be a fast one, and they're going to line up for Fallen. He spots Simple, takes him out immediately. Zeus has a look, but he's in already. He's dead. Stereo frags for MIBR, and they've got 5 rounds on the board. They might not be dead on arrival after all, MIBR.
Potential of a CT to be here, and that's really what that smoke represents. It's so, I mean, that's the reason that smoke is so strong.
But also, you saw the pop flash. It isolates players if they are beyond that smoke grenade and allows an easy kill, basically. But Boomich may have gone too far on that occasion. Now there's a HE. Surely they get a kill from this. Lucas down to 4 HP after the HE. Flamey's taken Boomich's position. Do they even check for this? Oh, he's blind. The timing is brutal. I don't know whose splash that was. Either way, he's dead. 3 versus 5 now for NaVi as they scramble for position.
Yeah, that kill onto Flamey, as you say, that was the play. Such an important flashbang. It's going to be difficult for NaVi, but Zeus with some good spray. Maybe he gets more out of this, and he's creating pressure. That's allowing Electronic to take more advantage, gets a pick off of Fer as they try to get out of dodge. Simple now connecting some great shots, headshots, all the way with the AWP. Now Taco in a 1 versus 2. The bomb is not being planted. He's stuck in Palace. He's got to find a way out of there. They'll throw the smoke. He has to move forwards, and into Electronic he goes. That was on a knife's edge that round. Great response from MIBR. I do not know how NaVi got back into... Well, I do. It was Zeus. Zeus created the distract as well. So I'm liking the nade approach there from NaVi. They'll use a Molotov to cover their approach, as well as the smokers. Oh my god, the drive-by into the A-bomb site, into Ticket no less, from Simple. Beautiful there. You'll be a fan of that P250 work, James.
I love me some P250 work. The bomb's been dropped, which buys some time for the CT rotation. You can see that Fer is baiting Zeus. Zeus going to do all the work, or try to. Look at that flick from Fer. That's absolutely atrocious. I don't think they even realized for a time, but now he's trying to make some plays. Hops off the box, picked off by Simple. P250 once again. Now Zeus has got one as well. Lucas in a 1 versus 3. Very strong player, Lucas. But Simple with the P250. What a hero. I love me some P250. That has made me very happy indeed.
Yeah, they've got Electronic on that Kree. He's been the performer so far for NaVi. On the T side, as I mentioned in the previous half, he's extremely dangerous on the T side. Mirage, his rifle work is inspirational also. Krieg in hand, he's being souped up. We'll get Taco falling back. Electronic will take down Zeus, so he's done some good work, and Zeus takes down Taco. NaVi's Zeus, that is, and the bomb goes down on B. This is terrible trouble for the Brazilians. Oh my goodness, that was a chance.
Had to be fast for that one. Maybe he's looking for the headshot. Looking for a place to use the Molotov, but Zeus could jump on the van if he will survive. He won't survive. Well, because Taco will capitalize on damage. But speaking of which, there are problems for Fer now. At this point, he might just have to play to... Oh, that's a big change. He doesn't have a defuse kit, but maybe there's one. There's one right in front of him. Simple now just has to hide, swings and goes for the headshot. Even better from Simple. A flurry of kills there before MIBR could get through the choke point. Zeus from MIBR is pushing the ramp on A with a MAC-10.
Yeah, this has become, with that pick from Simple. This is a very dangerous round for MIBR because the firepower is so strong. 2 Kriegs, it's really, really strong. And as a FAMAS and a MAC-10 on 2 of the 4 of MIBR, and there you go. Look how strong the Kriegs are. That scope, it really gives you a big advantage. And what on earth are you supposed to do? That's one of the better weapons gone now. So, oh dear. Zeus above Zeus, and Zeus will kill Zeus. As it gets even better here for NaVi. And the spray! That's fantastic for Lucas. Maybe he can make the difference. Trying to buy some time. Has to switch to the Deagle. Great stuff there. Falling covers as well. And all of a sudden it's down to Simple as he tries to pursue this kill. But there's one more player to go. And who else but Lucas to finish it off with the Deag.
4 kills for Lucas. We said he was a dab hand with a Desert Eagle.
Well, this is where legends are quite literally made. So we'll see. Quick push coming in from MIBR. They're speeding things up here. That chair smoke has become quite popular, and, well, Boomich is going to be having first. So knowing the angles very nicely. Taco is going to double down, and they are going to be receiving a lot of pain. Fallen trying to get something with the FAMAS. It's very ambitious against the Kriegs and AKs, that peak. But you got to do something.
Delivery Krieg. There'll never be a better skin for that weapon. That's a really excellent one. Fallen has rotated towards the B bomb site, and he's held it down for the time being, but the split is on. 2 players moving up short. 3 versus 1 on the B bomb site. What's the worst that could happen? Especially with a French gun.
James Lucas is alive. He makes me believe. After that clutch, Lucas is making me believe that they can do something here.
Well, they've lost position on the B bomb site, unfortunately. 2 Curious elsewhere, and would they go for it in this spot? It's weird. Fallen could drop a weapon in the next round. Fur will have enough for a rifle. But with the bomb not being planted yet, the problem is if Fallen has the high ground and he can get a kill, then it's kind of forcing their hand. Yeah.
And he might be able to get one because Zeus is going to peek into this angle. Oh, that was a nice kill from Zeus. As you say, James, if Zeus gets that kill, look at Lucas. Like he was ready. He was ready to go in there, man.
Yeah, it's really weird, those windows that can lead you to a ruinous position, because if you're given an opportunity, then you've got to take it. In a situation like that, a bomb's just gone down, you've got defuse kits, it's 2 versus 2. You have the high ground on the B bomb site, which is really important. But then if it doesn't go your way, it completely changes your potential buy for the next round. You can see first got 53-50, the guarantee. Don't call me toxic.
Well, we have NaVi rotating around T-spawn now with 4 towards a ramp, and they are going to contact in, and that is a frag and a half from Boomich. Gets traded, but now Lucas is alone. The flashbang is going to cause problems, although Lucas, he's been dangerous. How much can he get with the Krieg? 1 headshot, almost the second player, and he has still given an opportunity. Time pressure is here. Now it's down to Zeus, the coach, the stand-in, and he will be eliminated. So very, very well done for NaVi. That looked dangerous again on the AWP. And I'll have to see how that goes. He's going to be in Palace with this one. Now, this is a great spot for it because typically players will be walking into your angle, which means that you can see how tight Zeus is to both angles. It's because you're going to get a walking peak, and so you can do that. You get plenty of warning, makes it really strong. It's going to be an extremity, untradeable, typically. Just jiggling here from Simple. He jiggles it. Beautiful work. That's how you peak that position. Now there's problems for MIBR.
Nice pick from Fallen. 2 plays in connector. If one is taken out, will they expect the other molly? And that will force them back. So doesn't want to give up his position. He's got an angle towards bench, and Fallen can still spray. The inverse plant. Boomich will take some damage, but he's still alive with the Desert Eagle. Now he's moving into Palace, so he'll get a Krieg and an AWP. He'll go for the latter. Retake. This has to be successful. So far, so good. With Zeus getting taken out further, will be picked off by that Palace AWP that Boomich picked up. Nice upgrade for him. Fallen invites some peaks with a smoke on the bomb, but now he's alone 1 versus 3, and also there's a flank from Electronic, which may finish off the job here unless Boomich does it. There we go, from the back. Game point for NaVi.
Yeah, they're looking good now.
If they swarm the site, I can't wait. This is some serious voyeurism now. We may live vicariously through the eyes of Zeus if things come his way. Taco spotting, fall away, flashbang. He's only got the MP9. Zeus eating the flash. He's looking around, but he's been spotted a little too wide, and there are problems for MIBR. They don't have any of the choke points. We've got Fur in the short position, the rest going through the market. A smoke to create some space. How on earth can they claw this one back?
It's going to be tough, that's for sure. Maybe it will fall on Lucas. There is a flank indeed in the B apartments. That could be critical, but Fur goes down. Fallen now trying to make the peek towards the bench. He picks up the kill again. As you say, the smoke creating some space for them to work with. Lucas can get out of the door, but it's now up to him once again. And he can't do it again. This time, Electronic will deny them. 16 to 11. Some problems, some star power from MIBR, but it's simply not enough against NaVi. And that'll be the first map of this best of 3 for them in the bag.
Solid stuff from NaVi. The score may be closer than he would have liked it, but the victory is a victory. The 2-0. I think Zeus would do well if he can give this Krieg to Boomich. Take the worst weapon. Another one, this time from Fur, taking the place of Fallen. And you had the fake being deployed in terms of the smoke towards CT, but the timing does not work out for NaVi, so they're going to have more problems. That rifle needs to be rescued by Boomich. There we go, he's got the upgrade. So Zeus is probably going to die, unless, if they make a play towards the B bomb site, then maybe Zeus survives, but I don't know. I feel like MIBR have a lot to win in this round. And NaVi are playing the clock down. They don't have information towards either site. This is going to be a disaster. I can almost guarantee it. It's too late for insurance.
Yeah, this is not a good position to find yourself in. It starts to get very scary. And that smoke as well. It can be anything behind that in any position. 14 seconds, they're going to just rush this one and just try to make their best guesses as to where the CTs will be. Zeus rounding the corner. They're looking towards Taco now. Zeus, he's given his position away, but that's it. The bomb can't be planted. Oh dear. The foe will pick up the Mag 10 down. Banana as well, looking to maybe find himself a nice spray with the Kree through the smoke.
With one hand, it takes a second to chew on his nail. Sorry, Dan, I just had to mention that.
Fallen's doubling down though. Oh my, MIBR have 2 grenades left at 1:26 on the clock.
How do you let go of that previous round situation? I can't let go of it. Fallen, though, won't let go of the B bomb site. He does have Lucas for help. And Lucas, he's had a slow start to the game. He had 0 kills for a few rounds. And to have that when you could potentially clutch a very important round in a very unlikely situation, brutal.
Yeah, that is... It's really depressing. But, well, it is what it is. Smoke on the coffins. There's a couple of smokes left on NaVi. As we mentioned, no grenades except 1 now on MIBR.
I feel like this is not the biggest fake in the world. The smoke towards construction. That said, they've still kept 2 MIBR players per site. NaVi's approaches are very, very slow and considered. Now, we've got a smoke on CT. We've got a smoke on B, but will the rotation come in fast enough? Because look how slow NaVi are. After offering that smoke towards the B bomb site, how long ago was that? It might still work out for them because Taco is kind of trapped in this position, and I don't know if Fallen can come fast enough. He's got no flashbang to help him, really. He's stuck on the other side of the smoke in library. We've got Zeus making his way around. The bomb's about to get planted with 8 seconds on the clock. So, again, I just think the timing overall is interesting from NaVi. They're going to win the round, and they've cleared out most of the players. Lucas is the last one standing, last one to fall. But I feel like if MIBR were more curious... Kriegmageddon. And they try to make their way towards the A-bomb side. Lucas opens the proceedings. That's a nice HE for Simple. Does 0 damage, of course. Deploying a lot of grenades. Somehow he's still alive and getting kills. He's baiting, and NaVi are retreating. They're falling back. The B-bomb site's been abandoned for the time being, but NaVi have lost all position, although it did seem a little suicidal. How Lucas is still alive, I don't know. Proving to be a diamond for MIBR. Simple's got a nice elevation, looking for Taka, who may peek from the top of the bike. It's nice if you are crouching on the bike. Stand up and you can see over the wall into the short position. He continues Simple. I don't know how deep you can peek from this balcony, but he's trying to find something, and he's being given nothing. He's spotted the barrel of the gun, but he can't do any damage with that. So MIBR have a good idea of the position that NaVi are in. First gone back to the B bomb site with a passive angle. And NaVi continues to poke and prod. Electronics made inroads, taking Taco out again. Looking for a bomb plant now, but Lucas is on the site again. He was last seen in Graveyard. Disaster is going to strike for NaVi. Simple alone now. Haven't done enough damage. Might get peeked by a Fer at the end. Does he see him? He just about does, but won't kill him at least. Simple comfortably moves forward, but there's finally another round towards the Speedway position, which Fer is also still dealing with. No challenge towards B as that last very late smoke grenade comes in from MIBR, so they start to creep. Zeus opens the proceedings. NaVi trying to force their way into the A bomb site. There's still a player on the site now. 14 seconds, and Lucas trying to stop the plant. That's the bomb on the floor. Someone's got to pick it up and plant it. Lucas just needs to stay alive, but he can't do it. He takes one in the face. 7 seconds, 6, 5. There's no time. Zeus, that's a beautiful play from him. There's no time to plant the bomb now. He forces the engagement. Flamey can't try to plant the bomb. He has to shoot Zeus, and with that, Zeus goes down on his sword to win the round. That is a great smoke grenade on the balcony, but Taco could still be susceptible to a flashbang. And Molotov on a short position. They're forcing NaVi to move into a plan B, maybe. There were 3 players in the apartments. It's moved down to 2 now. There's the initial flashbang avoided, but the chain flashes. Taco will eat it, taken out immediately. Zeus to hold, but he can't get the multi-frag. And that is an open A bomb side, excuse me. A long rotation for the remaining players, should they choose to go for it. But I can't imagine that they will.
Yeah, that's a wrap for sure. And that's the gamble that MIBR took there, and it's, you know, it's difficult on Inferno. I think yesterday I kind of talked for a moment. We had a little bit of time to fill, and I was saying how I felt like Overpass is such a cool map because you get to have, you don't get as punished for the rotations because of how close the bomb sites are together. And one of the other things too is that, you know, in taking information plays, there's not as high of a risk to do so on Overpass. On this map, you are more limited in the options you can take for your information plays. So sometimes you just have to pick something and just kind of gamble it. And MIBR just picked B this time around, and that did not work out for them. NaVi, 7.
You know, Death from Complexity. He should name one of his weapons Chunks of Death. That would be genius, wouldn't it? NaVi clearing the early parts of Banana, but they surely won't expect Fer to be in front of the half wall. And there's some cover for Lucas, but again, that spray down at long range doesn't quite work out for MIBR. And once again, the B bomb site has been lost. Fallen has an angle, and they won't last very long. Can, of course, shoot through the smoke. He's got no flashes to delay things, but he will creep and perhaps try to catch somebody off guard. Maybe he'll go for a shot through the coffins. Now, Taco hasn't rotated. He's still towards the A bomb site. And here comes the bomb. He won't get sound cues for a second, but 20 seconds on the clock. Taco could be ruinous once again. He's just been in the site this entire time, and it's going to have to be a race car play, waiting for the footsteps. Do they go onto the bomb site with the bomb in hand? There's a bomb carrier, but he can't get the transfer. The second kill would have been key. The bomb will get planted for NaVi.
So the chance Zeus on that AWP, but not for too much longer. It's Simple with the AK looking to find the 2 players, the 2 heads. There's one! Great shot! 1 bullet's all that's needed. The flick's not there in time. Zeus creeps forward, and Simple does not see that off angle coming. Zeus, the coach, standing in, will save the day and eke out 1 extra round for MIBR to make this one look not quite as bad, but it's still a rough half, but at least that's something.
Simple, you nasty. That one tap was glorious. But it's a round that's not by timeout. Zeus with 4 grenades, Zeus with the Zeus as well. He's definitely memeing. I'm saying it now, he's memeing. He's got a kit. Lucas also has a kit. Fallen doesn't have much of anything because he's dead. Titan Boiler. Close range engagement, not quite working out for him. We know that Otto likes those angles as well, but on this occasion, doesn't work for Fallen. And there is the weapon disposal service.
Big flash. Nothing close for Electronic to abuse this time. And Fer. Oh my god. There's a Krieg for you. The Kriegs are very good at peaks like that. Now there's problems for MIBR. Look at this position. Look at the pressure. Oh my god. And the bomb can go anywhere. So they're going to fake B with this. And it's going to be a very convincing fake because they get the kill. Now the bomb's gone towards top mid, and that's where Taco is, the last man standing. And 1v1 against the bomb, but no, denied by the smoke. And do they just take the bomb towards B now? Of course, but they know that that's completely clear. It's not taking any chances. Target will hold on to his M4. So it looks like a 10th round in store for NaVi on this T side. This is very dangerous for MIBR because at best now they can get 5 rounds on the CT side of Inferno. Not very comfortable, honestly.
NaVi need to protect that AWP that was thrown off the balcony. That's one way to do it. Elimination. 10 rounds for NaVi to the 4 of MIBR. And indeed, 4 rounds on a CT side absolutely sucks. There's 1 round in it. 1 round in them, potentially. We'll see if NaVi will allow that. On the mid position, Electronic's gone past the bench. He can flank Fallen. He's got his teammate Boomich there as well. So that's Banana taken care of. The bomb's on the floor by the stairs in that second mid position. Zeus doing what he can. It's just Zeus and Taco. We've got a fadeaway flashbang, but they've lost area control. They've lost the bomb. They've lost all hope of taking the pistol. Another one in the bag for NaVi. 3 times the score of their opponent.
They've won 4 pistols now, James. I think every pistol they've looked pretty dominant. Like it's being pretty clear and crushing Vic, which doing economic damage in terms of them using utility. So maybe that's part of the way that works. That would make sense to me. Zeus goes forwards with the Deagle here. Some contest for this Banana position, but the contest is obviously a mismatch. You got the heavyweight versus the featherweight here. NaVi so equipped. Nice shot from Taco, landing a punch, as will Fallen. So doing some damage, but the damage needs to be extended here because they are still under-equipped. They've got no Kevlar and no nades, and they need to find a way to plant this bomb on A.
The Deagles have given them options, opportunities. No one's in the pit. That is crucial. But Electronic says, I see you. The HE towards the balcony in case of any support. Fallen now in the reds. Fallen's now dead. Taco left to do what he can. He's looking for a rotation. He may not get round his corner. Zeus will deny him with the French gun. And NaVi moved to 14. The money now is here for MIBR. So,
and then he makes this tweet saying he's going to win a major, takes Gambit into a major win, gets back onto NaVi to lead this team. It's an interesting history he's had.
That pay rise.
Ooh,
okay.
Nice shot.
That was very satisfying. Double Molotovs to control the Banana position. There will be no response from MIBR, it seems. We've got frags left and right for NaVi. And there's another one from Boomich with the AWP. Who was expecting that? Looking real comfortable at the moment. Rings the bell, though, of Zeus. And there's a follow-up for Flamey. That was a complete dismantling of MIBR in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was too fast to even register. However, they've got to do that again 11 more times to get overtime, to then reset the situation, to have a chance to stay.
Fallen has $800 in the hole, and Lucas has $650. I don't know if they started the round with all the utility they could. I'm going to assume that they did. That's what I'm going to assume, Dan.
Okay. Ooh, what a flashbang, but there's one around the corner to simple spot that. Oh, he's
3.
so exposed. There's the trade. Forgets it. But Zeus is here to cover, and he's going to do some good damage, and, well, he's got help as well. 16-4, and that's it. MIBR have been eliminated by NaVi. NaVi will keep themselves alive in this major.